You are such a failure. How did you let this happen?
These familiar feelings began clouding my mind as I got up and frantically searched for something, anything to make them disappear. After I scavenged every nook and cranny, it dawned on me. I can no longer run from this. What I chased away with drugs and alcohol, the feelings of utter dismay weren't going anywhere. In high school, I always felt like an outcast. Whenever I tried a new project or got involved with something, I inevitably gave up, thinking, what is the point? To escape feeling like a failure, the feeling that I would never be good enough, I turned to substances. Drugs were the only thing that let my mind feel at ease. As university fast approached, I felt like this was it. This was my chance to finally redefine who I was and become someone I was proud of. It started well. I was going out and having fun, but my old habits eventually caught up to me, and I returned to the cycle of things going wrong and turning to drugs to cope. To be honest, I can't recall what my second year was like. All I remember were the lonely nights studying in my room, or the night after a party when I would sit in bed and wonder, is this everything there is to life? Am I going to end up just another statistic? And to be quite frank, at the rate I was going, I was. After this realization, I made an effort to try to change and better myself. I picked up new books on social skills, business, and psychology, and pushed myself to read and learn as much as possible. Things gradually started to improve. I was slowly making progress in the gym, my grades were increasing, and I was socializing more often than I was before. Then it happened. The world shut down.
China has identified the cause of the mysterious new virus.
Coronavirus. The first U.S. case has been detected.
I have today declared that the coronavirus presents a public health emergency in the United States.
The death toll now has risen above that of the SARS outbreak 17 years ago.
We now have a name for the disease, COVID-19. COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic.
Better days will return. We will be with our friends again. We will be with our families again. We will meet again.
A global lockdown was declared, and here I was again, relapsing into old habits. I was so frustrated. I can't describe how broken I felt when it dawned on me that I could no longer run away, unable to deal with the emotions I was experiencing. I got up, washed my face, and stared at myself in the mirror. I saw a husk of who I was just a month ago. Hair everywhere, unshaven with tired, baggy eyes that looked dark, hollow, and lifeless.
You know, killing myself would not be too bad after all. No one would care if I was gone anywhere.
But then, almost as if God willed it, I felt this urge to meditate. I quickly ran to my room so the feeling wouldn't go away, then sat down for what seemed like hours, binaural beats playing, eyes closed, and focused on my breathing. I finally started to calm down and relax, almost like I was no longer in my body. After the meditation, like any Gen Z would do, I decided to scroll through YouTube and see what I could find. And after doom scrolling for what seemed like hours, I found it. The perfect video. It was by someone who I had never heard of. His name was Hamza. Seems like someone I can relate to. But what I failed to realize was the massive butterfly effect that would follow. During my darkest moments, it was Hamza and First Man's videos which pushed me to keep going. The feelings of hope and joy I felt watching them on their self-improvement journey motivated me to take action and change my circumstances. They inspired me to transform from an absolute brokey who couldn't lift a bar at the gym, talk to women, and an academic failure to now a medical student, benching 2 plates, and fully capable of socializing with anyone he meets. The truth is, I would have never gotten to where I am today if it wasn't for the YouTubers who inspired me when I didn't know what to do and where to go. They gave me a reason to dream big, but dreaming is not the only thing they taught me. They also taught me to take action. So I started this YouTube channel to be that moment of hope and inspiration for those who feel like no one is there for them, to give them a reason to dream big and act now, to help you, the listener, comprehend that in your darkest moments, you are not alone. You will never be alone, as your Lord is always with you. Even if things seem tough for you now, I promise that if you put in the work and push through, greatness awaits you. To dream is to be human, and all outstanding achievements start with someone who dreams of achieving greatness and takes action. So, be that man when looking through their prison bars did not see mud, but rather stars, who despite their circumstances and all their failures, had the courage to persevere and the discipline to push through. And thus, go gently into that good night, where little men dream big, where you won't let anyone limit your dreams, because the possibilities ahead of you are truly endless. Go for it, and let nothing hold you back. You will have highs and lows. But if you believe in something, keep faith that God is there for you. And don't let the voice of sheep stop you. Nobody starts out a hero. It is only through passion, hard work, and perseverance that a difference is made. And don't hold on to the past. It won't help you move forward. But what will move you forward is to dream big enough to scare you. To dream of getting to some place you never imagined yourself getting to.